Oi ratbags, it's Jade with a big Sons of the Forest update. Yes, people have been disappointed the game's been delayed a couple of times, but do remember, it's a small studio, never much bigger than I do believe 20-25 people, and they are making a sequel to one of the best survival games ever. Millions of copies sold across PC and PlayStation. So let's cut the devs a bit of slack, eh? We don't actually get owed anything, no one's put any pre-orders down or lost any money. Devs, just like a lot of game studios, have been affected by COVID, and it means that they really want the quality of this game to be as good as it can be before it actually launches. Anywho, going off on a tangent there, we've got a Steam page for Sons of the Forest. It's revealing a whole bunch of new stuff and a couple new screenshots. Still not a definitive date, but that's the closest we're going to get, I'm sure, until near that time. They had already announced on Twitter that it'd be October. Interestingly, they've got a new publisher behind it, New Night, and I'm pretty sure that is something they've concocted. It sounds like they're self-publishing it themselves. So we're going to dive into that stuff as well, but let's go over the Steam page with new screenshots and everything you need to know. Sent to find a missing billionaire on a remote island, you find yourself in a cannibal-infested hellscape. Craft, build and struggle to survive alone or with friends in this terrifying new open-world survival horror simulator. Straight away, that new sentence is giving us so much more story. Who is the missing billionaire? Is it old Timmy? Is it his pops? Is it someone else completely? And don't cry about spoilers, The Forest has been out for like 7 years now and obviously had its final update about 4 years ago, so I think we can get beyond that now. Complete freedom to tackle the world how you want. You decide what you do, where you go and how best to survive. There are no NPCs barking orders at you or giving you missions you don't want to do. You give the orders, you choose what happens next. Fight demons, enter a world where nowhere is safe and fight against a range of mutated creatures, some who are almost human-like and others who are like nothing you have ever seen before. Armed with pistols, axes, stun buttons and more, protect yourself and those you care for. Break sticks to make fire, use an axe to cut out windows and floors, build a small cabin or a seaside compound, the choice is yours. Changing seasons, this is brand new. Pluck fresh salmon directly from streams in spring and summer. Collect and store meat for the cold winter months. You're not alone on this island, so as winter rolls in and food and resources become scarce, you won't be the only one looking for a meal. Survive alone or with friends. Share items and work together to build defences. Bring back up to explore above and below ground. No system requirements listed as of yet. Single player, online co-op, Steam achievements, full controller support, yes. And of course Steam Cloud. That is quite a lot of information really, and like I said, there are some new screenshots. I think the most interesting here is how they're really selling the complete freedom to do what you want in the forest. The changing seasons is a massive deal as well. I don't think we've ever really seen that implemented as good as it could hopefully be. So many survival games have tried doing this, but they just never have got it that right. It's going to be fantastic, the idea that come winter time you might get more attacks from cannibals because they're simply just looking for anything to eat more than usual. Still no word on exactly how many co-op players, but we can only presume it's going to be similar to what we've already seen in the past, and that's what, 4 players unless you've got a dedicated server. But I know that in the past dedicated servers have been able to run at more than that with mods and stuff. But yeah, I'm imagining it's going to be 4 players max. So here is some of the new screenshots. The world looks absolutely stunning, photorealistic, and just look at the state of this brand new tree mutant. Holy schmoly, absolutely looking amazing. We've known about this guy, but yeah, seeing it like this. Then of course we've got this, a typical weapon we've seen, but so much more detail on it, and the foliage, the background, it just looks amazing. Of course, then some more screenshots of what we've already seen before shown off on Twitter. More cannibals been stalking and utilising the heads to maybe scare them off. Hunting sea turtles, good old favourite. The weapons again that we've already seen shown off on Twitter. Huge selection of stuff, loads of different firearms, shotguns by the looks of stuff, and of course yeah, stun batons, explosives, and the typical stuff that you might come to expect in a forest game. It is mad, look at the little cross even, that's going to be some sort of weapon or good luck charm. Variety of different axes. The spade of course, which is going to be the new mechanic digging into the ground. Another picture of one of the rib guys, and again attacking your base, defending the settlements. And this new element where some of them are wearing gold masks. What does that mean? Does that signify they're a king or a lord? Nice little belt the guy's got here. Again, the scenery, the lushness of it just looks absolutely amazing. And what is going on with this helicopter? Is this a helicopter that we've landed in? Clearly not, because I think that crash lands from the trailer. So this must be the rich billionaires, and looks by the skeleton here, it's been here a long time, especially with all the weeds covering it. Some pictures of orcas being absolutely ruined and wrecked. Have they been cut open and left? Are we going to be able to harvest them corpses if we kind of wanted them? And again, our delightful three-legged, three-armed girlfriend. Has she got 3 boobs? No one's really looked into that. I'm very excited, as you might be able to tell. I can find absolutely nothing about the supposed publisher for, obviously, the next game. Given it's so close in name to End Night, New Night, I'm presuming it's them. And I've just given their publishing arm a separate name. If we do ever get any more info about that and what relevance it might have, I'll let you guys know. But big news, coming out in October. I know it's still a way away. I know people are hyped. But let's face it, it is one of the best survival games ever. So what more a few months to wait for this? I can't wait. The biggest surprise, of course, is that it doesn't mention anything about early access. I'm sure when they did their interviews with Farket, they did say that they would be doing early access again. But judging by what this says, nope. Absolutely no mention whatsoever of a early access release. There are some more trailers and clips shown off from the previous places like Twitter. We get to see some of the shotgun in action and the stun baton again. Absolutely looking amazing. So that's it. It's coming. October's going to be the biggest survival month going at this rate. I'm really pleased the Steam page is up and running. It's got all the trailers in one spot, all the screenshots we've seen, and of course that brand new info. Anything develops from this, I'll be there to let you know. I know there's some great tubers out there that have covered Forest for years, but I really want to get behind Sons of the Forest, so you'll be seeing a lot from me in the future. Until next time, bye-bye.